Hey, you are listening to the smooth sounds of JavaScript in the morning. um, Picking up where we left off, we have this list of restaurants working and we are adding items into that list. But if you remember where I was talking about how normally when you do this submit form event, it will try to add weird stuff on the URL and refresh the page because of the default functionality. And to override that, we just said return false to prevent the default functionality. Well, the challenge with that is part of that default functionality was that we would have this form field cleared for us right here. So now if I say like test2 and add that into our list of restaurants here, it doesn't clear out the last restaurant name that we created. So if we wanted to erase that text, all we would have to say is the same way we got to this value here to read whatever they had typed in, we can just take this same line of code and we can just set it equal to empty string, and that will clear out whatever they've currently typed into their app. So now if I say test3, you'll notice it clears out this field. So that's something we want. Cool. So basically what I want to be able to do from here is I want to be able to click on a certain restaurant and have that restaurant be then be able to create recipes for that given restaurant. So we're now going to go over here into the right side of our UI. So the first thing we need to know is they need to know which restaurant they've clicked on currently. So to do that, we will just call, we'll probably want to use the session variable in order to tie these two things together. So let me go here to the right side of my UI under recipes. And we'll add like an h5 tag and we'll say we'll be like recipes for we'll do like the name of the restaurant right here. So we'll just say like name or something. And that's a little unclear. So let's do, really what we want to do is we want to get access to that restaurant object. And I want to be able to call .name on it. So let's expose that restaurant object, the last one that they clicked on. So there's a couple steps we'll need to do that. So the first thing we need to do is we need to listen for the click on a list item. So basically, when I click on one of these things, I want something to happen. So we'll need to build another event to do that. And if we want to select each of these LIs, since this is the class, we can use that dot notation we talked about last time. So I'd be like click, and then we're selecting by list group item. So what that will basically do is when they click on this LI, this function will then run. Really, any of the LIs, this function will then run. So now we could do an alert saying you've clicked the LI. Because you clicked the LI. Very cool. So now we basically need a way to know how to grab this, which is the current restaurant that we're looking at in this collection, inside of this event. Because effectively, we want to know, which item did they click on. So we want to know which restaurant it was that they clicked on. And just give me 1 second while I make sure I've got the correct code for that. And I think I just found a small mistake in my notes here. So I'm going to pause this video for now. And once I'm completely confident that I can explain this correctly, I will pick this up in the next video.